I am the proud owner of one of the craziest BMW M4s to ever hit the road with a D-stroked 2.6 liter motor built by 4N Motorsport. But I had one question. Did my M4 become cool enough to hang out with supercars? Well, there was only one way to find out, and that was to take it to Miami for Bimmer Invasion, West Palm Beach. But I scheduled my trip a little early so that I could see if the supercars also liked my BMW. Now, before we get into this video, I want to tell you that time is running out to get entered to win my C6 Z06 plus $5,000 cash. So if you want to be the potential proud owner of this car, head over to schnatter.com, pick up a hoodie, sticker, t-shirt, anything, and it'll get you automatically entered to win. So if you haven't yet, head over to schnatter.com, then get back into this video, and let's find out if the M4 got kicked out of the events or if it fit in pretty well with some McLarens, Aventadors, and some other cars. Well, good evening. This isn't normal. I usually start off the videos in the daylight. However, ignore that. It's daily driven. You wouldn't know.
It's not daily driven. You have 15 cars. It's impossible to daily drive this one.
But I want to start off this video now because we're about to go embarrass some supercars and maybe some hypercars in the 4N M4. We were just waiting on him.
Right.
Well, no, not him.
That's not him.
That's him. Good evening, Nicholas.
Hi.
You're late.
Finally seen you again,
Dude, the
bro.
supercars are not gonna wait for us. You know that, right?
They're gonna laugh at us with this.
For reference, the meet starts at 10 and it takes 15 minutes to get there, and it is currently 9:42. Now we are getting a check engine light. It is for the downstream O2 sensors. So for video purposes, I am going to clear the check engine light, but don't freak out. Perfect. Man, how I missed this car. And this is just the beginning, folks. We got a very, very fun weekend ahead of us. It's so loud. What is that?
He's just excited.
When I walked in, no joke, I thought that was a cat.
Oh, he's got a handler. I don't
That's my fault.
What are you doing with it?
You need a handler.
No way.
Oh, that's so sick.
Hi. Hey, Chase. Hi. Hello.
All right, we're leaving. Keller just told me that apparently they cleared off the roads. What that means is there are no police officers on these roads. So I'm gonna put on my meta glasses because I'm probably gonna need 2 hands for this.
That's what she said.
Okay, don't make fun of me. I know I look like a nerd, but this is for safety. All right, that's enough. I don't get yelled at. Also, if you're curious about the confetti, Keller got me. I didn't know this was a rally, so he basically signed a death wish for when I see him again during Gold Rush hour. Well, that was very short-lived. Everybody said, you don't need an address, just follow all the cars. And I followed all the cars, and apparently the group that I was following was the group that was gonna go to their house and not go on the cruise. By the time I catch back up, everybody's gonna be gone and gone home. So that was fun though, a little taste of Miami. Tomorrow should be pretty fun though. Now before we continue with today's video, we gotta thank today's sponsor, Redtiger. Now I'm sure by now you have seen this dash camera all over the internet, either in videos on Instagram or people telling you this camera is the best. Well, they're not lying. Now the reason I love the Redtiger F17 Elite the most right now is because it is their newest 3-channel dash camera. Offering a front and inside view as well as a rear camera, this thing gives you everything you'd want. Not to mention, this camera is equipped with Sony Starvis 2. Some of the best technology on the market for a dash camera, giving you beautiful, clear footage, and this thing also offers full color at night. So if you're like me and you want to look back at some footage and you don't want to see all that grainy, bad stuff, this camera is the obvious choice. Now, aside from this camera having a 4K front camera, an inside 1080p, and a rear 2.5K, it also offers a full touchscreen, which makes it super simple to navigate, adjust your settings, change the volume, and so much more. Now, another one of my favorite features is that this camera is equipped with Wi-Fi, which means if you want to pull footage right away, you don't have to pull the SD card out and plug it into your computer. All you have to do is download the Redtiger app, connect to the Wi-Fi, and pull whatever footage you need. Now, also, you may notice that there are no wires hanging anywhere, and that's because Redtiger also offers an amazing hardwire kit. So if you don't want to deal with wires all over the interior, grab the hardwire kit while you're grabbing the F17 Elite. So don't waste any time, click the link in the description below, get your Redtiger F17 Elite dash camera, that way you have full peace of mind that everything you're doing in your vehicle is recorded and you can capture all those special moments and important moments with your vehicle. But now, let's go ahead and get back into this video. I thought Miami was supposed to have beautiful weather. I don't think that's the case. I just dried off the car because it rained last night. Well, good morning. And welcome to day 2. Now we get some breakfast with Keller. We get to hear Keller's R8 since we didn't get to hear it last night. He says it's crazy. It sounds crazy on video, but I need to hear it in person. And then we're gonna get some lunch with Brez or brunch. And then we have a car meet tonight with the Bimmer Invasion. And we're just gonna keep having fun and keep terrorizing the streets of Miami in my built motor, single turboed, D-stroked 2.6 liter S55 engine. That's a lot to say. Okay, that does not sound, that does not sound like an R8. Holy crap. Why does it sound like that? That sounds insane. It just keeps going with this car. It just keeps going. That was 7,500 RPM. We have another 1,500. Yours sounds really freaking good.
Oh, I'm over here telling my audience I think I need a BMW.
It sounds crazy, doesn't it?
It's like a what, $30,000 motor?
Yeah.
That's crazy. The downshift is nuts.
Yeah, the little like whipping sound.
Bro, it literally, it doesn't even sound like an M4 at all.
It doesn't. It sounds different.
It sounds like a 2J, like honestly.
It sounds like a little bit more raspy of a 2J, yeah. And here comes the rain again. This sucks. What is this? I really hope my camera doesn't stop working because of this rain. Gotta get the Snapchat photos. Follow the Snapchat if you want to get live updates on whatever I'm doing.
Bro, we're about to melt away.
Is this bad on our cameras?
We can buy new ones.
You can.
No, I actually can't. The bank owns this too, probably.
I thought Idaho had really bipolar weather. This takes the cake.
Bro, you can literally drive a mile from here and it'll be full-on thunderstorm. And you drive another mile and then it's like it never happened.
There's another place that I've heard of, and you probably won't know this, but you might actually. There's another place that's exactly like that, and that's the Nürburgring. There's been times when people have done laps on the Nürburgring, they've hit rain, snow, and sunshine in the same lap.
What tire do you use?
I don't know what they use. I need myself a E92 one of these days. I'm looking, I'm actively watching them, but I just can't find a great one.
This is a great one?
I like it a lot because it's yours. And it actually is pretty clean in person. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a big fan of the wing. In person, it actually suits the car quite well. It suits it really well. It's kind of hard to capture it on camera the right way. Oh, here we go, baby. Yeah, it would have been cool to have a supercar in Miami, but having a motor in a car that's never seen Miami before is cool in itself.
Look at this.
Good old the 85. The 85 is not cheap here, but it's still cheaper than back home, so I'll take it. I want one so bad. Now the group is way cooler now. Now we saw this car how many of these in the world are made?
Apparently 15.
15?
According to Redtiger 15.
I believe it. That is pretty ridiculous. 720's louder than the Aventador idle. That's crazy. What's up, man? I appreciate that, bro. Thanks. Yeah, that sounds good.
I like their taillights.
The Aventador taillights?
Yeah.
They look sick. I want one so bad. I want to patiently wait, that way I can hopefully afford an SV Roadster by the end of the year. But at the same time, like,
You just want to do it.
I would really love a base model Aventador. His is an S though, so his is way more expensive than a base. But the base model Aventadors are still sick. Don't press affect me.
What's that?
You're the only BMW guy I know who uses blinker. What? That's an Urus Performante, honey. Would you like one?
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of the Trackhawk.
Oh,
What color would you want?
bronze.
Realistically,
Bronze. I don't know what other colors there are. White.
there's that color. There's yellow.
I don't want yellow.
You don't want to match the yellow M4?
Yellow or no, that one pastel, that rose metallic. That one was pretty.
That one could be a possibility.
That was pretty. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Really colors.
All right, genuine opinions. How do you feel about the M4? How do you like the sound? Do you like
Crazy.
it?
It's crazy.
What do you think of the M4?
Still, I like that car.
Yeah. Well, you've heard it already. You went 300 last night, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're saying our goodbyes, and Keller said I could stand on his car. Luckily, there's no dents, so he can't get my insurance. I am never parking here again, though. A sign says $5 for the first 4, $10 for 4 to 6 hours, and anything after 6 hours is $40. I paid $60. So did they to park here.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Oh man,
Bro, I follow you. That's so funny seeing you here.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get a flick with you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I
Are you
know.
recording right now?
Yeah.
We're gonna do some wheelies for you.
Yeah, we were just cruising, and then I did a rev because they're like this, and I revved it. That's Jerry Schnatter. And what followed that evening was a special pre-meet dinner from Bimmer Invasion. But what followed that was one of the best cruises I've ever had with my friends. Of a moment this is? All of my BMW friends from Canada have their BMWs with my BMW. And we also have my friend from California, Nick, with his BMW. This is perfect. I'll never forget this moment. I want to take the 9. Ready?
That was so scary. That was scary.
It's so fast! That was all the beans! I still think I shifted a little early, which is crazy to think that it has that much more in it. Like the minute the turbo starts to light, it's like warp speed. And it goes,
You kept going too, which was the scary part. It just kept going.
it doesn't stop. Now, Miami is one of those places that doesn't sleep, especially the people that own supercars. So once all my friends were tired of hanging out and decided to go to bed, I stayed out late with Keller to hang out with some more crazy cars. And then my car decided to act up. This yellow M4 is holding her own. And tomorrow is Bimmer Invasion, and we get to see some crazy BMWs. We gotta check engine light. Goodness, that sucks. The car doesn't like not being on E85, so that will happen. Just a random misfire code. 1 sec. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn her off.
Misfiring?
Yeah.
It started to sound like a cam vet for a sec, and I was like, that don't sound right.
Yeah, so what it is it revs up to 9,000 RPMs, and I wanted to carry it out in that tunnel.
Yeah.
Since the car is not on full E, it sometimes likes to misfire if I'm not beating on it going to 9. Like if I slowly carry it to 9, so it'll like bug out, essentially.
I see. Okay.
But it's totally fine. Like I turn it off and on, and
Reset itself?
it's gone.
Yeah.
Also, another car that's in this group, like all these cars are future cars because I love cars so much. I love experiencing different ones so much. A lot of you guys kind of get upset when I do a giveaway on a car. If you want to get entered to win my C6Z06, schnatterdays.com, and you can get some cool entries for that. But
I just want to let you know I'm vlogging here, so if you could just put your camera down, because yeah, thanks, man.
like I was saying, when I do a giveaway on a car, it allows me to be able to get another one. And one of these cars would be super sick to add to the list one day, just to experience and straight pipe and modify. There are so many cool cars out there, and sadly I can't afford to keep every single one. And I hope you guys can understand that, because I'm not made of money. Some of these guys are though. Like that STO is like 450 MSRP, something stupid. But this would be a cool car to one day experience. If you watch the second channel video of me driving one with Alex over at Earth Motor Cars, you will know exactly what I mean. Like, they sound and drive incredibly well. This is a pretty sick lineup. I don't know what color this already is underneath, probably black, but this green looks super clean. It reminds me of Remy's green RS3 and TTRS.
That night I decided to top off with the 85 so we wouldn't have that issue anymore. And then the next day was Bimmer Invasion, West Palm Beach.
Max, this is the moment we've been waiting for so long. Haven't had our cars together. I drove your car when it was custom tuned with the twins. I'm sorry I haven't been filming anything. There's a lot of people wanting to see the booth and everything and say hi, but we're about to take a little intermission.
It's time to end the debate.
It's time to end the debate. 4N, single turboed M4, revving with 9,000 RPM, 2.6 liter. And then stock S55 with a top mount single turbo. Yes, open dump though, Burbles and T51R.
I think the open dump is what might take me over.
It's not looking too good for me. We'll see.
Alright, who thinks my is gonna sound better? What? No, just wait.
Well, mine. Paying attention to everybody. Say what's up.
What up, what up?
Max definitely took the L on that. It's okay though. I wanted to be humble though, because just in case they thought his sounded better, I don't want to be like wrong, you know? But the car's cooling down now. It's probably fine to shut her off. Oh, this thing, I love it so much. You first, right? Yeah.
This motherfucker, dude.
Hey guys.
Tells me to come out to his booth. He's like, yeah, let's hang out, have a good time. He hasn't said one word to me this whole time. I'm just his little. All right, well, while I have Jake's camera, my Vimo is.
Well, the booth was so busy, busier than I ever imagined, and well, we have had no time to film anything until it's over. So people are revving everywhere, but we're gonna go ahead, take this moment to go ahead and walk around. We'll hit that booth first, or building, and just see how many cool cars we can see if we can get some more inspiration on this. I feel like there's everything done to this car, but maybe there's something else we could add. I think that's Wildberry. That's one of my favorite colors, actually. This is really clean. I think the next step for the F82 is to build up the engine bay a little bit more. Now, obviously, I don't have any of the stuff that this guy has anymore. I don't have the stock twins, but I have seen this piece in carbon, which is kind of what I want to do, and I don't know, make it look a little bit prettier. This is Click ID. He actually runs a Grail exhaust, which is pretty sick. He's one of the reasons why I really wanted G87 M2. Like, just look at that car. G87s are such a slept-on platform. The only thing is, it's still an S58, which is why I already have. This is probably the most baller rig setup I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at this. Both I think they're matching colors. They look matching colors. I don't know if it's because this is bigger or not, but that looks almost like it's darker, but it could be the same color. Either way though, that is hard. I haven't seen an M5 in this color yet. Sell the Trackhawk, get this. She's looking at me right now in disgust. Probably the first Bimmer Invasion where I've seen i8s, and there's 2 of them, and they're both bagged. So they're not B58 swaps. Something Trevor's doing right now, which should turn out to be pretty sick. Now, if I were to get a G87, it would be this color or a different color, but I'd mainly want to get this. Java Green G87. There's a newer one because it's optioned also with the buckets.
Well,
That was fun.
you have fun?
That was a lot of fun. The booth was hectic though, very hectic. But a lot of people got merch. It was really cool to see everybody wearing it. I was very productive. I definitely like shook more hands and took way more pictures in this one day than I did the entirety of Texas 2K though. I will say that. Which is pretty crazy to say, but I mean, it makes sense. This channel has been built off this car, you know? Probably been the highlight of my trip though. This badge. I've never seen it. M3 40i. All right, I needed to pull out the camera for this. This is a wide body Trackhawk, honey. What do you think?
It looks good. I feel like it wouldn't look good with the green though. I feel like black cars always look really nice.
No, with the green, I feel like it looked crazy.
I'd just be nervous to drive it because it's so much wider.
Nah, it's chill.
You'd have to lower it though, and you don't want to lower your car. Is it on springs or what?
Springs, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty good. What's all done to it, Josh?
Literally just the wide body kit, wheels. I just did an intake, no engine mods.
Really?
I drive it too much.
No exhaust either?
No, I got exhaust.
Headers? No.
No headers.
No headers.
No headers.
Hers is like insanely loud. She has headers and a full straight pipe.
Bro, it's probably crazy.
It is crazy. Jacob, I need to hear it.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Bro, that hurts. That hurts, bro. My ears still hurt from that Z06. I really want one. They sound so crazy. My wife thinks they sound like a kazoo, but it's a really cool looking and good sounding kazoo. I will give it that. stock. It shoots flames like that stock. Well, this is where we say goodbye. Sadly, the shipper is gonna be running late because it was Easter weekend. So, not quite shocked. A lot of truck guys tend to be late, so it is what it is, but Max is gonna be in charge of my car for now, so he is going to be loading onto the trailer. Hopefully he makes a video out of it that I can see it getting on there safely, and then this car will be home to us probably in around 5 to 6 days, thanks to online auto shipper. But we're gonna end off the video here. My SD card's at like 2 minutes left, but it was fun. Miami's cool. Another place I enjoy visiting, but I would never live here. Got to meet a lot of really cool people, make a lot of new friends, and got to hang around with some supercars and fit in quite well with a BMW that is built to the moon. So on that note, that's gonna be today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. Get under for the Z06 if you want to, and maybe you'll be taking home the keys to that car, hopefully pretty soon, and I will see you in the next video. I'm just gonna say this right now, there's a lot of crazy stuff in the works. I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe.
What's good, YouTube? My name is Jacob Schnatter. Welcome back to a new YouTube video.